So the last 2.5 hours gone. Period. Period poo. So that's a thing that happened just now. I lost. Those 2.5 hours. So amazing, by the way. Just right down the shitter. Oh my god. I can go through it again. That's not really the problem, but you know when you get that first take and it's just mad organic, natural, everything. It's a goddamn shame. I might have to do this another day. I don't know if I can mentally do that again. It was a solid 2.5 hour chat with you guys. Just, I don't know. I do not know. I lost. Dude, that was such a really good conversation, too. That was the thing. I think that's what I'm pissed about. That was such a good conversation, and there was so many points where I was like, wow, this is really good, you know? Now it's gone. All gone. God fucking damn it. Bro, there's no way. It's some old bullshit. Anyways. See, now this one's fucking popping up on me now. Whatever. Anyways. God. Fucking irritation, actually. I'm not itchy, it's just sometimes I do itch out of irritation because your boy lost a good 2 hours and 30 minutes of content just because the computer was just being a straight dickhead for that time span. Like, when my shit says unstable right now, should I stop? Or should I keep going? Okay. I'll give you guys a little bit of a summary of what I talked about. I guess this is more for like I guess this is for the YouTube. Because I automatically export all my Twitch videos to YouTube. So basically what happened was been talking to this little joint for the last 3 weeks, right? God damn it. I gotta go through all this shit again. I don't want to. Hello, 3 people that I've never really seen, but never chat in the chat. Text something in the chat, bit dog. I don't know. I'm about to run through all this shit again. Papaya, if you are watching this, fuck off. If you know, you know. Actually, I really don't care if you're watching. It's always nice to have stalkers, I guess. Alright. So, I'm gonna give you guys the rundown of my last stream for YouTube. This video is for YouTube, I guess. But, yeah. No, I've been talking to this little joint for the last 2-3 weeks now. Hung out twice. Okay, cool, calm, collected. She shared her location with me the first week we started talking because she says she does nothing besides go to work, go home. Sometimes she'd be out with her friends. All right, cool. P, share my location because what does it seem like that she's sharing her location with me and I'm not sharing mine with hers? I'm gonna keep it casual, whatever. I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to hide anything. Blase, blase. One night I'm out with the boys. They invited me out because these are people from work, from my old joint that they left before me because of personal reasons. I left too. We were pretty much the only real niggas there in the office that kept it 100. So basically got invited out because homeboy was in VA for the day. And basically we ended up at Hooters in the parking lot. Never been to Hooters a day in my life. And the funniest thing is I'll get more in depth like my other video the more I talk about this. It's like riding a bike that you haven't rode in like 10 years. It'll be a little bit of rough at first, and then it'd be like riding a bike. Metaphor. So I'm in the Hooters parking lot chopping up with the homeboys. You know, I'll give you a little bit extra context. They met some girls at a stoplight, and these girls pulled up next to them at the Hooters too. There's 3 of them. There's 4 guys, 3 girls. 3 girls. Boom, bam, bop. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. I'm gonna keep it respectful. That's all I'm gonna say about them 3. The boys were pushing up, smooth talking, blah blah blah. Kind of sit in the background. Don't really care that much about them. You know, be nice and courteous. Hey, how you doing? I'm Tony. Blah blah blah. Automatically, right off the rip, I get the compliment. Oh, you look like Chris Brown. Thank you. I know. I get that a lot. Blonde hair. I guess the blonde hair, I don't see it personally. I don't see how I look like Chris Brown. But since I started dyeing my hair a few months back, I've been getting a lot of just Chris Breezy or that other dude from the 90s. He was in an R&B group, and he dyed his hair blonde. And I guess I just look kind of like that nigga. So it's either that or Chris Brown. But majority of it has been Chris Brown. When I had my mullet, it was more of like a Michael Jackson thing because it looked like a Jerry curl or like the shit that Michael Jackson had. I had some locks on me, especially when I took care of it too. So they're complimenting. Okay, cool. The three dudes I'm with, have them. It's cool. It's P. I got my little thing back at that, not at my house, but like I got a little something I'm working on. All right. So I am just there for the vibes, pretty much. And these niggas start talking about some X-rated stuff, like, oh, what you be doing? Okay, cool, blah blah blah. Y'all some horny ass niggas. I swear to God. But you know what? Keep it P. I'ma just throw some alley oops. Pretty good at that. Throw some alley oops. Got it pushing. Um. What's happening next after that? Mind you, we're all passing around a bottle. Nobody's putting their lips on it. If I got the bottle, I'm the only person who's allowed to put lips on it. Other than that, no. Disgusting. Um. Yeah, so we talk outside for an hour. They're chopping it up. They're kind of throwing compliments my way. Oh, they're talking about signs. Don't know shit about signs. All I know, I'm a Libra man, and I get a lot of shit from it. As a Libra, I get a lot of shit for being a Libra. Don't understand it, but you know what? You can judge a book by its cover, but once you open that bitch up, you'll be like, oh my God. Ooh. Ah. Damn. Wait. Hold on. You feel me? So, I don't know. Then they started asking, you got girlfriends at home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, technically, no. Not really pushing into my personal. And it's really none of their business. So I'm like, okay, cool, no, not right now. Blah, blah, blah. And then they started judging us based off of our looks, which was not weird, but also kind of weird, you know? And then, yeah, the girls were like, yeah, like I'm standing the farthest back. Everyone's in between cars and everything, and I'm like right here. These are the cars. These are the cars. I'm like right back here. Just kind of like I got the bottle in between my legs, like a fucking pit bull, and I'm just chilling. Like I'm laughing, I'm chilling. I'm throwing in a little bit of jokes to help my boys out, cause this is their 3-man, not mine's. I don't really give a shit. So I'm just throwing assists like there's no tomorrow. And they start judging us based off our looks, and they're like, "Oh, him in the back," pointing at me. You look loyal as fuck. And I do. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I do. I am. You look like blah blah blah. You look loyal as fuck. Yeah, thank you actually. You look like, you the type to actually like, I don't know. Chat, what are we talking about? Bro, my video from earlier did not save at all. So those 2.5 hours that I spent talking, that was great for the live stream, but it did not save at all. Like, it did not save at all. So now I gotta fucking not redo it, but also like low key kind of redo it because I want to upload this to fucking YouTube. And now it's fucking gone. But yeah, I'm kind of just giving them a subtle recap of what I was talking about earlier so I can post this shit on YouTube, honestly. So we're chopping it up. I'm really not bothering anybody in that moment. I'm kind of just throwing lobs, making little jokes. That's what I'm good at. Bah, 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 bah. Then it gets around like 1 o'clock. Then I'm like, are we going to go into the Hooters? Then I check my phone for a second because I haven't checked it in like an hour. And I get a text from old girl, the one I've been talking to for the last 2-3 weeks, telling me, you at Hooters? That's actually funny as fuck, blah, blah, blah. Immediately turns off her location, shuts that shit down. I can't see where she's at. She can't see where I'm at. Last known location, Hooters. And she goes, absolutely not. I'm reading messages just verbatim at this point. And I'll go, okay, wait a minute. My homeboy's inviting me out. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm just there for the vibes. And she's like, you don't have to do that. I don't have the time for this. I can't stand that Hooter shit. First of all, Hooter shit. It is not my fault. I'm gonna jump around. I'm legit just going to jump around. She got some unresolved feelings about like her little joints in the past. Cool, calm, collected. I'm not gonna press that. But also, I'm a new person. I deserve some type of baseline. You can't assume shit about me right now because you don't really know me. But also, I understand because I look like this. So if I'm out that late at night, you know what I mean. But usually it's not. It's most of the time I'm with my homeboy Twan or like just outside by myself. I have to sneeze. No, I do not. And yeah, literally she says I can't stand that shit and I go, "Wait a minute. Wasn't my plan to go to Hooters, blah blah blah. Give me the benefit of the doubt, blah blah blah. Babe, wait. Hold on. Stop assuming shit of me." She goes, "No, I've had plenty of problems with Hooters, blase blase. I'm not dealing with it." And I literally took 2 different pictures of me outside the Hooters. I was like maybe I don't know, a few yards away from Hooters. I was in the back. We were in the back of the parking lot of Hooters. And blase blase. And she's like, you gotta let me chill. Like, you're triggering me. My fault, gang. Didn't know this shit was 007. Pow, pow, pow. She just said it's like old wounds. It's not my fault. I mean, you kind of made it my fault when you kind of assumed that I was outside being thirsty and whatnots. I'll get to that in a second. I was just like, I'm gonna give you some space, but I will let you know nothing happened. Like nothing did happen. I pretty much just chopped it up with my homeboys. They had some girls over literally in the parking lot, and I wasn't interested in any of them. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna keep it respectful as fuck. And I was like, I promise you nothing's happening because nothing did happen. And I was like, can I call you? I'm actually really sorry, blah, blah, blah. Just to appease the people. It's very hard for me to say no. No, it's very hard for me to like say sorry. It used to be hard, but at some point you just gotta, I was about to say man up and do it. But just, hold some type of accountability for what you do, even if it's not your fault. Because again, you're dealing with someone else in your life right now that they might have triggers. Oh, I'm sorry you have a trigger. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know certain places were off limits with you, Certainly did I not know Hooters. I haven't been to Hooters ever. Never been to Hooters. I keep thinking, have I been to Hooters? No, I don't think I've ever been to a fucking Hooters besides 2 nights ago. And I didn't even eat their food. I just had a beer. And then we dipped. So I was like, I think we should have a conversation about something that's between us because obviously you're getting upset at me, which means you might care possibly because you're getting mad upset about me being at Hooters right now. I'm not on the prowl or nothing. I'm not thirsty. Still a callback. Give me 2 seconds. So next Sunday, I text her in the morning, hey. She goes, no. I go, you still mad at me? It's like, can you not shut me out really quick and just talk to me? She said, I don't know, I'm mad at you. For what? I didn't bang anybody at this Hooters. There was nobody in my head or my eyeballs that was bangable. They all looked pretty... I have standards. I'm not going to go after every single piece of meat that I come across, all right? That sounded bad, but it's more of a metaphor. I'm not just going to eat any type of steak. I don't know. I'm just not going to do that, okay? Especially if I'm talking to somebody. I have respect for myself and that other person. And I'm like, she was like, bruh, y'all go to Hooters to be thirsty. Do I look thirsty? I even said that in my fucking text. I said that last video too. Do I look thirsty to you? I don't get approached. I get approached by women. I guess I'm a pretty boy. At the end of the day, I'm a pretty boy. I've already said this in my last video. I get approached by women most of the time. And like, it's not hard. I give off that energy where it's like, I am approachable. But sometimes I do have a resting bitch face. Everybody has a resting bitch face at the end of the day. Sometimes I have it on a little bit more often than I do. And then I got to remember to actually like kind of smile or be like, some type of casual look. I don't know what the fuck you call it. A casual look, apparently. I don't know. I said, do I look thirsty? Let me answer you. Hell nah. And I wasn't planning on doing that. I'm going with the flow. Blase, blase. Most of the time I was thinking of you. She just said, it's bitches and booty shorts, by the way. It was 1 a.m. You think they're going to put their hottest girls at 1 a.m. in the morning? No. Second, they were objectively attractive, yes, but they were not my type. And it's 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm not tired, but also I'm trying to do something actually fun, and Hooters at 1 a.m. does not sound fun to me at all. But it wasn't my choice. I was there with my boys. It was cool. And then I throw little shot. I'm like, were you not outside the night before? Because I check her location. On her little notes on Insta, it goes Virginia Beach. So I go to her location on iPhone. It says she's at home. Then I swipe up because I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be right. I don't know if it's right. Let me just compare notes. Virginia Beach at So on the notes it says Virginia Beach. On the iMessages, it updated to Virginia Beach. So I'm like, what the fuck? So you're outside right now when you said you were gonna go to sleep. And then I texted her. She said, oh no, my friends dragged me out. Okay, cool. That's the night that I dropped to my fucking knees and I yelled in the middle of downtown because I was outside too. I was celebrating me getting my new joint, my new job. So I was just like, blase, blase. We're outside. We're having a nice time. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to like a few bars, a few clubs, blah, blah, blah. Where was my invite? That was my initial thought. Why didn't you ask me to come out with you? I could have came out with you. Like, and then like, I don't know. I'm a little possessive, so I'm like, why are you outside right now? I know I'm outside, but why are you outside? You got work tomorrow? I don't got work tomorrow, so that's why I'm outside. But you got work in the AM of morning times, and you sleep a lot. So shouldn't you be sleeping right now? You know what? I'm gonna throw my hands up. I'm gonna respect it. But even though she texted me, she was like, I'm not doing anything wrong, just, keeping in contact with you. So blase blase. All right, cool. I respect that. I'm not gonna let my past endeavors affect my current endeavors and potential future endeavors. So blase blase. I was texting her saying, this is right now, not right now, but like when she found out I was Hooters, I was like, I'm in recovery mode, hyper focused on trying to fix whatever the fuck's happening between us right now. Nah, no. So I'm asking her the next morning, hey, how you doing? I don't know how I feel. That's what she said. And just going through it mentally, like, you're assuming that I'm going to Hooters just to go look for some females. Her words, not mine. And like, I know how guys are. Like, they don't just like the food. I didn't even eat, and I wasn't. If I could punch my camera right now without it being affected, I would. Because why are you assuming the worst of me? I know how I look, yes, but deep down, I'm a lover boy at heart. I truly am. If I'm talking to someone, yes. And I have the intent of being like, I kind of want to be with you. Not kind of, I do. If that's the case, then I'm head over heels. But if I'm single, your boy's a slut, through and through. Your boy's a slut, through and through. That's pretty much it. But if I find someone that I actually like and I gravitate towards, you're mine. I'm yours. Take advantage of me, for all I care. But, no, yes, actually, yes, do take advantage of me. She was like, you're trying to look at all these other girls, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm trying to look at you. That was my immediate rebuttal. I'm trying to look at you. And you got to understand, I understand how you feel about this right now. It was not my plan. Again, reiterate, was not my plan to go to Hooters. But you can't be shutting me out and just going blank. My hair looks messy as fuck, but also it's just naturally curly. It looks dry, but it's really not. It feels pretty healthy, actually. I just might need to get it cut a little bit on the top. But regardless, I said I think we should talk to get these intentions cleared up, because you dropping a nuke in my face, dropping location, telling me basically go fuck yourself without even saying it, blase blase. I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 what's happening? I don't know what's happening right now. I'm in recovery mode. I'm pretty good at thriving in chaos, but this is not the chaos I want from you right now. It would be understandable if we were like dating for like 6 months and you caught my ass at Hooters. First of all, if we were dating, I would not be caught at Hooters at all. Even if my boys were like, yo, come to Hooters. Nah, nigga. I'll be there not even outside in the fucking parking lot, because that's too evil. I'll be across the street at Wawa. If y'all want to go in there, get something to eat, and come back out. But I'm not, you're not setting me up, because you're not in my personal life right now. I got somebody that's watching my every location and tracking my ass, okay? So you're not gonna set me up because your ass wanna go to Hooters, all right? But also, it's a place to eat. At the end of the day, I've been in Yard House and Cheesecake Factory, a whole bunch of different places that have hot waitresses, servers. So, is there really a difference? I mean, they be wearing different stuff, but also it's like, does it matter? Hooters is just a, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how Hooters is open to this day. I honestly don't. It's crazy that the place is still running, but I've only seen 2 Hooters in my lifetime. Yeah. But yeah, I've only been in Hooters recently, like 2 days ago. Other than that, never stepped a day of foot in my life in there. She apologizes to me and says it doesn't mean anything. It's not my fault, but it's just a trigger, blah, blah, blah. I hate Hooters. It's so stupid. Okay, cool. I hate Hooters too. Since you hate it, I hate it. Let's hate it together. I tell her, don't ice me out like that. That's one of my triggers, because that is one of my triggers. I don't like when people get mad and then immediately just shut the fuck down and then don't talk to you about anything. What am I supposed to do with that? It's literally like talking to a brick wall. Can't do that shit. Been doing that shit for a while. Shit's annoying. So I'd rather you not shut down on me and actually try to talk things out like a grown person should. You know? So I'm trying to be patient with you. Like, I do like you, and it's very hard for me to like people in general, or like, it's hard for me to like a woman in general, because like, I've been around the block. Most of these bitches are the same. Not even gonna cap to you. Most of these people are the same. Hey, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite top 5 artist? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I know the game. I played the game. It's easy. So finding someone that doesn't fit that description is hard, but it's worth trying for. It'll always be worth trying. Even with this girl right now. She hasn't talked to me all day. Last message I sent was at 10 a.m. this morning. It is 1:50 the next day. Obviously. God damn. I go, another day pass. I go, hey. She says, I don't know, I'm just a hothead. I'm really annoyed with all of that. I go, can I call you? Because I really don't feel like texting right now. It'd be really easier if I could just explain myself, even if it's over the phone. Like, just let me call you for a second. She goes, in a bit, blah, blah, blah. Never called. I should have just called. Actually, no, fuck it. I don't care. I do care. But also, she's on strike 1 right now. Genuinely, she's on strike 1. She can lose that strike, but also she can get more. Right now, she's on strike 1. Because this is absurd. So I start joking, hey, I miss the nice and sweet, blah, blah, blah. She starts laughing and blah, blah, blah. So I send her a location again, just to see what she would do. It's either she accepts it and she asks her location back, or she completely denies that shit. She denied it. Okay, cool. Not sending that stuff out again. Not unless she does it first. Other than that, not doing that shit. She did say, though, nah, because I sent her location and she's like, I don't want your location right now because if I fucking see you at a Hooters again, I'm gonna run your ass over. Thank you for caring enough to see me in person and run me over with your car. I absolutely love that for me and you. It could be a really good bonding experience, you know? But I just told her what I was doing with the rest of the night. I was just gonna host a game night, blase blase. Um um damn, the way I explained it in my first video that I shot 2 hours ago was so good. You don't understand the timing, the execution, the little jokes, the sidebar conversations that I had literally with myself were phenomenal. Throughout the entire 2 hour and a half video, I was telling myself in my head, wow, this is a really good conversation, actually, you know? This is really something. I'm gonna upload this and, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. This was a good 2 hour long video. But no, it was not. It was a good video, but it just didn't save, which pissed me off even more. So yeah. Um Texted her today. Hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. She said, okay, I'm chilling at work. Are you okay? Um I was like, besides us, me and you, everything is peachy, not gonna lie. Just trying to figure this out. Cause for me, I am trying to figure it out. Cause what the fuck? And then she was like, I don't know. It just threw me back, not gonna lie. It made me feel a lot of old feelings that I used to constantly feel and I don't fuck with. Okay, cool. You can have as many flashbacks as you want. You can have as many flashbacks as you want, sweetheart. But nothing is going to change unless you confront them and understand that when you move on to someone new, potentially moi, I like to think of myself as like a one percenter when it comes to this whole dating stuff. I'm not perfect, but I'm not gonna do you dirty like some of these other niggas have done in past and what I've heard them do. So, your boy is loyal to a T. Never cheated a day in his life. I'm willing to work with somebody who actually wants better for themselves and not want me to take care of them altogether. I was raised by my grandmother, basically a single mother. I don't even look at her as my grandmother. That is my mom. She did everything. She cooked amazing. Heaven sent. I'm so glad she taught me how to cook. Cleaned, did all the stuff, taught me how to be a gentleman, how to treat a woman, all that good stuff. Basically the person that I am today and how I talk to you guys and how I talk to my friends and stuff is literally because of that woman. My mother, on the other hand, she raised me with good morals and this weird obsession with loyalty. It's it's a weird obsession with loyalty to the point where I feel bad leaving. I felt bad leaving my old job, though the program, because so many people depended on me in that joint. And I thought, personally, I thought I didn't make any impact. But when I left, like 5 people popped right after me of their own accords. But some of them called me and was like, Tony, why'd you pop? All right, straight up morality. I didn't like how they were operating stuff. Like morally. You can't tell me not to care about these people. Everyone should be caring about each other. I care about people in general. That's like my biggest flaw and greatest strength. I care about people, and you don't want me to. I'm I'm not rocking with it, honestly. That's why I popped. I don't give a fuck about no money. Morality wise, I quit because of that. And some of the people called me after and they were like, I quit for this reason. Okay, cool. As long as you quit of your own accords, not because of me. Don't quit because of me. I literally told people in the office before I left, or I didn't even tell them, I just kind of dipped. But I texted them, hey, stay in the program. It's really good long term wise. Yes, I'll find there's always another road to take to get to the same destination. It doesn't have to be that one. The one I'm about to start, it's a different road, but it's gonna put me in the same position or maybe even better long term without having to morally hit that gray spot or that black spot morally standing. I always try to be a good person through and through. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I try to be the best every day. So that's amazing. But I always start off with a baseline of caring about somebody that, especially if I'm talking to them and I actually do kind of like them. In this case, I do like them. There's always that weird, um, I don't know what you call it. I'll say obsession or passion about not giving up when it comes to a relationship. If you guys have never seen this, but if I had an invisible camera following me around for the amount of times I've tried in a relationship, god damn. The amount of shit you guys would have seen, you're gonna be wondering, how has this dude not ended up either control alt deleting himself or in prison? With the amount of shit that has been done to me, either mentally and or physically. Ugh. I think my lowest point was, I don't know if I've told you guys this. Probably. But my lowest point was I was crying towards my first baby mama, right? I was on my knees crying because I was like trying to salvage the relationship. And mind you, this was before I started shutting off my emotions. No, I was already doing that, but she was the first person to actually get me to open up emotionally. I'll say that. She was the first person to get me up to open up emotionally to where I understand my emotions and how they operate. So I'm crying on my knees. I'm looking up at her. She's looking down at me. She goes, I like it when you cry. It makes me feel in control. And she smiles. Okay. I'm gonna keep it P. I'm gonna keep it P as fuck. Big pimping. I immediately, boom, boom, wipe my tears. All right, cool. Walk away, get in my car, drive off. Never again. When I tell you I was moving different after that day. Everything that has led up to where she is now is not because of me. I just let it play out like how it's supposed to. Because after that, I knew the type of person I was dealing with. So, the type of person that they would literally build a nuclear bomb in their basement and then be like, oh, I can't get it out of the basement because the door's too small. And then they would try to pull it apart and then it explodes in their face. So, all I had to do was sit back and relax and turn off my emotions. That's when I stopped trying. I remember that day. It was nighttime. But that's when I stopped trying for that specific relationship. Because I knew there was nothing else I could have done, or just straight evil people. Just straight evil. I couldn't deal with that. So that happened. Took a hiatus from a relationship for like 2.5 years. Same equivalent time that I was in a relationship, get that time back. Because I wasted a lot of time. And, kind of did my thing. Walked around the block, ran around the block, drove around the block, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I didn't let that, it affected me a little bit, actually a lot. I wasn't as romantical as I was before, I guess. But also, I don't think I was really romantic in that relationship either. I don't think I've ever been the romantic type. Which is weird because I do love romance movies because they are sweet and stuff. They just give you really good ideas to do romantical stuff. But, nah. Yeah. My second one, I already went through the worst with that first one, so the second one was not that hard to get over because it wasn't as bad as the first one. The second one was kind of a cakewalk. I did try a lot, but I did not make that shit stretch 2.5 years. Shit was a year and a half. Not even a year and a half, a year and a few months. And it was straight just bullshit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into all of that, like details and whatnots, but here we are now. We're cool, we're calm, we're collected, we're happy. We got things lined up. We're on a roll. We just need shit to hit, and shit's about to hit. So, yeah, she basically said she has PTSD. No, I said she had so it's basically like kind of PTSD. Since I went to Hooters and blase blase, I'm like, okay, cool. Calm, it's collected. I told her I'm pretty optimistic when it comes to new people because everyone gets a baseline respect. Once you disrespect, that's when I put you below. Okay, cool. Handle you from afar. If I need something, I'm gonna grab it from you and that's it. But most likely, I don't care if I got a bullet in my head and you are the only nigga that can pull it out. Have me die. I don't care. I will never ever ask you for help. I'd rather be homeless or dead. That's probably a bad mindset, but I don't care. 'Cause only people that I don't like have been disrespectful like that, and I knew it from jump. So I never put any type of pressure on them to do anything for me. Because usually I'm the person that does stuff for people. But God damn it. Anyways, she's basically a hothead. I'm optimistic. We'll see where things go in like 8 hours or 9 hours. She doesn't text me. I might call, but also, honestly, the ball's in her court. There's not much I can do right now. I don't know what the fuck she's mad. I do know. Part of me wants to say, why the fuck are you mad actually? Because I'm not your old nigga. I'm not the one before that. I'm not the one before that. You see me, right? I am Rico Suave. I'm pretty good looking. I have an amazing personality. You know, I'll say this. When my baby mom was still living here, we got into an argument one day. This nigga says, ooh, you're mid personality. You didn't hit below the belt. You try to hurt my soul with that one. I took that personally. And I didn't say anything because I know I was gonna pop off because my personality, my mid personality, don't play with me. Please don't play with me. You could have said, I don't care if you called me a loser or a bum. First of all, I'm not a bum. This is my place. I had my own place before we met. I was living quite honestly better than I am right now. And I'm getting back to better right now. But mid personality? Seriously? Seriously? Mid personality. All right. I'll say it. Fuck it. We ball. Mid personality, right? So if my personality has been mid this entire time, so me cracking you first night, getting you hooked, then 3 months later, going to New York for an entire week, getting most of my shit paid for in New York, walking away with a $200 sweater, not a sweater, and a business jacket, a winter jacket. You know how Law and Order dudes have the suits, and then they have another suit jacket that's like longer. It's like a trench coat, but it's like a cloth. What the fuck do you call? I don't know what you call it. Either way, it's $200. And then a few months later, you begging me to get you pregos the entire time we were together, mind you. I do it, get married, and then have a kid within a 9-month span. That's a lot for a mid personality, okay? So imagine if my shit went from mid to S tier. You know? Don't play with me. See, that was the thing too. Cause you're just trying to hurt me at this point. Because you couldn't even come up with anything solid. So you just said mid personality. Mid personality, mind you. I cracked before she moved out again. So mid personality is crazy. So blase blase. Don't ever call my shit mid. I know my personality. I don't even know who the fuck that is, but pop off. Who is this? Hello, how are you doing? No, I don't. You think I'm gonna know a guy off of fucking Fortnite? Hold on, let me look this dude up. Mm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you serious? Was this supposed to be like a compliment or an insult? Like genuinely. Like I'm so serious. Like I'm genuinely curious. Okay, so I looked up that guy. I don't know. I look nothing like him. That's a white man. That's a white man. Yamal, soccer player. Oh, I look nothing like this motherfucker. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Nah, not really. I think I think it's just a we might have the same complexion, but his skin tone is like darker. You see like right here. That's a weird thing actually. Hold on. Like I don't know. You see the palms of my hands. They're like low key white, right? I'm looking at his skin tone right now, and his is like Indian skin tone, but like shades lighter, if that makes sense. You know, I understand what you were going for, genuinely. Um, but yeah, no, I understand it. Um, I'm from New York, and I don't watch soccer. Sorry. I don't live on the internet, believe it or not, which is weird because I'm streaming, but I don't live on the internet. I don't. I'm not very much invested in celebrities' lives or like sports. I don't watch sports. Period. I'd be outside. VTube sounds familiar. Not really sure what it is though. Virtual YouTube. I am on a computer. That was nice. I like that joke. Not with a rock on a computer on a tight camera. No, no, man. Kind of just You can follow my Instagram. Well, look at you now. You don't even have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. Do I have TikTok? Dude, how old are you? What do you mean Instagram's for dinosaurs? Facebook's for dinosaurs. Even then, I still have Facebook only because it's Facebook Market. Facebook Market is my only reason of having a fucking Facebook. Look up antique cars on Facebook Market. It's not cheap at all. And what do you mean? Instagram has been a staple of the community for the last 20. I don't know when Instagram was. Wait, when was Instagram created actually? Instagram. You're not wrong. But also Twitter. I don't know. Twitter's weird. I have a Twitter, but I don't use it at all. Mostly because I don't know how to. I mean, I probably could figure it out really easily, but I just don't. I just don't. Or is that like illegal? Video of what? If you don't have Instagram, then I don't know, man. I do have a Twitter, not Twitter, TikTok. But I'm honestly about to delete this entire TikTok because this is like old stuff and I kind of want to start a fresh thingamajiggy. This better not be porn. I'm gonna open this. And I swear to God.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Oh. This is VTube?
What's going on?
I have heard of this actually.
What?
They're like anime characters.
Moments later.
They just. Yeah, I haven't been on that side of. I don't know, man. You tell me. There's a lot of ways to get around that. Oh yeah, VTube, right? Isn't there like a convention for VTubers? Virtual YouTubers, right? It's literally where they like have bots walk around for them. See, the internet is getting so weird nowadays. What do you mean, virtual YouTubers that walk around with little sticks and iPads on the top and then like little mover things on the bottom, and like they don't interact physically with anybody. Is that right? Am I right? Stadium Dodgers. I'm not gonna knock them because if they're in their bag. Wait, they're not real at all? They're not real people at all? I'm confused. A little bit. It is. No, they are real people. It's just. But their whole personality's fake. They're acting. Right. They're acting like little anime girls or whatever. Basically, right? Indeed. That's still weird. That is weird, actually. And second, how old even are you to say Instagram is for dinosaurs? Everybody and their mama has Instagram. Oh, you're not that young, but also not old. And why don't you have an Instagram? I feel like everybody at that age should have an Instagram. I've had my Instagram since 2014. I didn't have an iPhone until sophomore year of high school. Do you understand how hard that was? I was rolling around with a fucking Obama phone. You probably don't even know what an Obama phone is. Obama phone was literally a flip phone that got free minutes every month. Literally, I maybe had like 3,000 minutes at some point, and I just kept upping it. Exactly. A goddamn flip phone. Well, everybody else, I think the 5C came out at that time. That was my first phone. A 5C, the little blue joint. That was my first phone ever. I was so happy. I still have my iPod, my DSi 25th Mario Anniversary Edition, all right? I still have a Wii with all the games. Indeed, I do like anime. If you haven't noticed... Wait, this is kind of tough. Why have I never done this before? Bleach. Toji. Kurapika. JoJo. Bleach is an anime. I feel like you're just rage baiting me at this point. What do you mean? Bleach has been around for legit a decade now. Dude, I was liking anime before it became a wave. I'm not gonna brag about it, but I was watching that shit on, like, Tubi. I mean, shonens are... I feel like shonens have run the courses and stuff. Psycho-Pass is nice. I have not watched Fate Zero, though. I watched so many animes when I was younger that I've kind of fried out on watching animes in general. On top of, I don't even watch TV like that anymore because I'm so busy. Ugh. Yeah. Isn't that the girl who has like just the bomb explosion? She wears a little red outfit with the wizard hat. That's it, right? No, I don't know. Let me look it up then. Maybe I'm a fool. No, dude, I have not watched this at all because literally this looks super duper girly. But I know looks are deceiving with animes, so she's probably doing something like really crazy actually, but I just haven't watched it. I haven't watched any anime recently. I just got out of a job that literally had me watching a movie for 4 days straight. When I tell you I could only watch maybe 20 minutes of a movie or 25 minutes max of a fucking movie, I was watching, you know that movie Adam's That's My Boy with Adam Sandler and that other guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I can't think of his face right now. I can't think of his name right now. But I was legit watching that movie for 4 days straight because I was working for so long. So I didn't have time to watch anything. Like, I have Crunchyroll downloaded, but like, I just over the last few days, I've been fixing up my place because I just got back into my place. I haven't been here in like 2 months, damn near. I've been crashing at my mom's while my baby mama has been taking up my spot. So I don't want to be anywhere near this person anymore. So since I want to say 2 weeks ago now, I've been in my spot, but I haven't really been in my spot since the beginning, since last Saturday. The Saturday that just passed, I haven't been in my spot since that day. No, I'm sorry, but most of the animes you probably name since you are young, you are probably in that phase where you can just binge watch every fucking show. Oh, wait. Yes, that sounds interesting. I just looked them up too. Yeah. What about it? Interesting. If you are trying to make me watch this show, then you might have succeeded. Potentially. I'm gonna put it on my list of stuff to watch. Oh, well, yeah, I might watch it then. So if it's only 12 episodes, not gonna lie, I can get through that. Gotta screenshot it though, just to make sure I save it in my thing. But no, yeah, I'm genuinely burnt out when it comes to watching anime. I think the only way I've been staying on top of is JJK. And at the height, at the pinnacle, when the chapters were coming out, I was reading it like there's no tomorrow. Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. What is a 19-year-old dude? Wait, boy or girl? You seem to have a lot of knowledge about this stuff. Are you from the United States? Last time I had someone up this late, they were from the UK. That's what it is. I'm entering different time zones now. Last time I streamed this late, I had someone from fucking Ireland. How's Spain? I know that's a place I wanted to visit. Oh, wait a minute. This looks kind of badass. Okay. I like the black and white. Okay, cool. I'll definitely give that a look-see, especially if it's only 12 hours. I could honestly watch that tomorrow and like, yeah. Honestly, real. It's 8:30. What are you doing watching a stream at 8:31 a.m.? Shouldn't you be at like school or something? Or actually, I don't. Wait, no. Different time zones, different regions, different whole country. Hmm. Interesting. Summertime. Right. It's summertime all around, I believe. I've been out of school for so long that every day is pretty much summertime. Just you have to work. LOL. But no, yeah, I will definitely, because I got Crunchyroll up on here anyway, so I'll definitely react to it tomorrow. I know I'm gonna be up here in yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard it already. It's just I'm not gonna stream it right now. Right now in my region of the world, it's 2:33 a.m. I honestly thought I wasn't gonna get back on the stream because I had one earlier and that shit was like 2 hours long. I really got that shit off my chest, but then my video didn't save. So I was just like, it kind of sucks, you know? It didn't save. So now I have to do like another one just so I can make up for it. You and these YouTube links.
Akiyuki Shinbo is sitting at his desk, animating for the panel.
We are
I can see that. Okay, if I'm up tomorrow, this late tomorrow, which I probably will be, I will watch all your videos and actually react to them. But I just know for a fact right now, I'm not going to do anything besides just talk on my stream because when I tell you, if you were here earlier, wait, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, maybe like around 4 a.m. your time. If you saw and heard what I was talking about for those 2.5 hours, you would have been like, damn. Indubitably, yeah, I'm not doing anything right now because I don't really feel like it, if that makes sense. You might not understand, but your boy has recently come into some free time. I have been working a lot. Right now, I'm on like a little 3-day vacation of not working at all. So I would like to spend my time doing nothing sometimes, you know? I was actually supposed to be playing my game right now, but I didn't even do that because I just started yapping and just started talking. Not really, because the way I react, I don't really react to anything. That's why I don't do reaction videos. I either have to be, not gonna lie, I have to be high to react to something. That's the only way you're actually gonna get a reaction out of me. It'll just be me looking at a screen and being like, okay, cool. Yeah. I don't have any weed on me right now. You don't think I would have been high by now? If I was high right now, I'd be sleeping right now too. I wouldn't be in this chair. I understand that. I completely do. And I will actually watch that anime tomorrow. And then give like my feedback when I go on stream. And then I'll go through like a little synopsis of like, you know, how it was, what maybe I didn't like or what I did like. If I watch this on stream, that'd be like my first time actually doing something like that on stream, actually. Okay, this is your first time on my stream. So me talking like this is new for me. My videos before this, if you look at all my videos that I have posted up on my Twitch right now, this was It's hard to explain. You should watch like episode 3 minimum because the first two are just. We will see. The videos that you see in my like shop right now, since I've gone back on stream and like continuously has streamed, have been a product of literally reprogramming my brain over the last month and a half about my job. My job gave me a lot of tools and mental re-hardwiring for the better. So yeah, I'm not tense most of the time. My demeanor and the way I carry myself is pretty relaxed all through and through. Even under pressure. What do I do? I don't do that because I like to thrive and make chaos. If I'm in the middle of something and I'm uncomfortable, I like to sit in it and see what more I can do to make myself feel more uncomfortable. Because the more uncomfortable I feel, the more comfortable I'll be, because it'll force me to find a way out. It'll force my head to be like, think of a way out of this whole situation. So that's how I operate in general when it comes to either problems and or stress. Or I just walk away. Sometimes I like to go for a walk. I like to walk a lot, actually. My whole job back then was walking. It's not a defense, really. If I get overwhelmed in a conversation to the point where I can't think, my walk is more for peace of mind and clarity, and then I'll just come back and say what I need to say without having to blow up or curse somebody out. That's my whole process. But even before that gets to that point, we're up here. Down here, which is the beginning, I'll try to talk to you. Like my last video was literally went into depth into that whole perspective of my life when it came to my relationships. I would always try to talk to my partner first. And if that didn't work and went up to level 5, I would just have to walk out, because either something's going to happen that's bad, which will never happen because I'm not going to let it get to that point. So I just exit the premises. I'll be back in like 20 minutes or an hour. Just give me some time, depending on how deep the argument was. And then when I come back, I'll literally be like, okay, you feel this way, I feel this way. I think we can maybe come to some compromise. If you're not willing to, then I think we should just dead this whole thing. Because if you're just going to argue just for the sake of argument, then what the fuck's the point of me being here? Very much understandable. But not everybody is able to understand that. Especially women. Women are pure creatures of emotion, which isn't bad all the time. But when that emotion gets in the way of making sense sometimes, you can't even lie. Girls can't even lie about why they feel the way they feel. I've literally seen a woman be like, yes, I'm mad at you. I don't know why I'm mad at you. And then switch the entire narrative where I'm like, I don't know. It's complicated, but it's also stupid, but also, you know, women. Am I right? No. First thing to do is always speak. Sometimes that doesn't help. Sometimes speaking doesn't help at all. And that's fine. My God. It does depend on the person. I don't know how it is in Spain, but women over in America are very not where I don't know, big dog. Yes, hormones, but also depends on the way you were raised, I guess, too, because oh, look at this nigga. This nigga got a Twitch now. What is this guy? In America, I have understanding that there's a lot of Karens. Karens are genuinely a small part. I don't know where those exist. I've never ran into a Karen. Me personally. You guys do have free education. This guy. Let's watch this guy's stream real quick. It's only 30 minutes. What are you doing? You should have been streaming this entire stream. Oh, I was on my phone. It's one of my collaborators on Instagram. If you had Instagram, you would know, but you don't, which is weird. But he just started streaming, even though he has a pretty decent following on Instagram. You realize you build your own algorithm, right? I built mine from the ground up, brick by brick. All the random shit I see on my feed is because of me. And only me. So, yeah. Privacy policy. There's not really privacy in this world. You're gonna get caught up in something. Either someone's gonna take a video of you or blase blase. WhatsApp. I don't even use WhatsApp, honestly. People keep saying to download WhatsApp. I'm like, I don't even use that shit. Just text my number, but dog, I don't know. I don't use apps just to text other people. Yeah. So was Twitter at some point. But you know what? We're hitting that point where I am getting a little lazy right now. And I might take a nap, which means I'm going to go to sleep. But I don't know. I'm right now, I'm legit. Fuck. When is the next JoJo part gonna come out, actually? I'm waiting. I'm still waiting on Steel Ball Run. Them niggas dropped one episode. I think I would still get sleepy if I was watching something. That's literally how I fell asleep the first time. How you gonna tell me how I mean, yes, I'm looking at not a blank screen, but myself in a screen. I'm not tired, but also I am tired because I've been up for a really long time. And yeah, maybe I do want to lay down. I don't watch TV like that. I'm not watching that for 60 minutes. If anything, I'll start playing Need for Speed. Honestly, I'm gonna run that shit right now, actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start up this game, play at least 1 or 2 races. Tomorrow, what time do you usually wake up? That's a weird time. 1 a.m. I'll be on street. Excuse me. That's fine. Then I'll be up tomorrow and I'll watch I'll watch that show. I can't pronounce it for shit, but I'll watch that show and I'll do a live reaction and then you can watch it later. Oh, Lord. I gotta download EA. This is so not Cash Money. I have to download the EA app for Need for Speed. Just so I can fucking play the game. Okay? At 1 a.m. I'll watch, I wouldn't say the entire thing, but because I'm going to watch it during the day, obviously. But, what the fuck? What's happening to my computer right now? I have other things right now. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, now it's taking over my whole screen. I am going to turn this off and then open this back up.
Press the Enter key to continue.
Hold on 1 second. Wait, did it save my joint from... Ooh, if it did, I'm gonna possibly get this back, actually. No. Yeah. Not really bugging over this, really. I'm just gonna show off my drifting skills and then I'm a dip like a cat. Oh, they got motorcycles in this game too?
Shit me.
Wait. Alright.
Shit me. Gotta be kidding me. How could you shit on me? You ain't got shit on me.
Pick a character to customize.
Whatever. This nigga ugly. Anyways, I'm gonna just choose this one. He really went all out with this stuff. Bless-moi. I gotta make sure I can connect my own junk to this, actually. Seriously? What is this? Yeah, these are tough.
Pick a junker to restore.
You know that dodge. You know that dodge was a beaut. Hell, I chose her last time. No regrets. Dodge Charger.
Yaz, we spent all summer working on this car. Let me drive it already.
Yeah, okay. Go easy, though. I don't want any surprises.
You could never beat an old fucking beautiful muscle car through and through. These people want like Hellcats and shit.
Let's see what this thing got.
Alright, cool. You can have your little
She's
Hellcat,
fast,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna get a little Dodge
Corner
Charger.
coming up.
I see it.
Okay. Kind of rusty, but I can still pick it up.
Corner, corner, corner.
Oh, I still got it. Hold on.
Glad I got the handling right.
Come on. You thought we weren't making it.
Shut up and test out the knobs.
No use having all these horses if we ain't gonna run them.
Wait a minute.
Love the smell of knobs.
Gonna smell like victory when we cross that finish line.
That's some grade A confidence.
You blame me? The car is straight fire, Yaz.
Those months of
Straight
hard work.
fire,
We've been
Yaz.
watching this scene for so long. Can't believe we're finally getting the chance to race.
Okay. Oh, I'm in a race. Hold on.
Damn, would you look at that? Lakeshore Street Racing Community on display.
It's time to play.
Finally, we're off the bench and in the game. Our baby is holding her own.
Did you think we'd ever do this? On the sidelines, at the meetups, watching all these races?
I always dreamed, but here now, weaving through the streets, us in the car, it's freedom.
Whoa, pretty deep. Usually you're all just, pass me the torque wrench, bruh.
Must be the car.
Hold on.
We got more air than the air.
Get out of my way. Jeez.
I can't believe Rydell gave us a junker and we turned her into this.
What was the boss thinking, letting her rust in the garage?
He was gonna work on it, just never found the time.
Well, he's gonna lose his shit when he sees her now.
We're gonna do Rydell's rides proud. Put the garage on the map.
I was that close to winning first.
Damn, we got some cops out here.
The hell they come from?
Stevenson
Oh,
should set
God.
our attack dogs on some real criminals.
My fault.
They're fast.
Lose the cops at the bridge, quick!
Not gonna lie, when the further I get in this game, you're just gonna see me crash into these cops. I do not care. I be taking them bitches out. Like this one right here. Fuck. That was embarrassing. Hold on one
It's all in the
second.
reflexes.
Who knew you had them? Nice driving, though, seriously.
Nice mechanic game. Seriously.
Lake ain't ready for this. Their words.
Whose words?
Street racing community. We're making a splash.
What? Already?
Didn't take long for the lake to notice. Be gentle with her.
up to the bridge.
Hit the gas.
Shit, Yaz, I don't know about this.
How else we gonna lose the cops?
Goddamn move.
God damn, how real is this? I know them all gonna be feeling this. East Coast, coast.
Can I connect my thing? If I can, that'd be pretty nice. Wait, no.
So, let's talk about my raise.
Yeah, if you can do that to a customer's car, maybe.
What customers?
Hey, we're finally hitting our stride here. Got a few new clients dropping off their cars soon, as a matter of fact. Looking for that Rydell touch.
The Jasmine touch.
The garage's touch. Okay?
That's right.
Mighty man had a manicure, now
Oh.
he's oil on his hands. Staying low as he scrambled to the car door. Glad it's just a short trip to the condo. No signal, head on a swivel. Hand on the center console with the pistol. Tinted black, got the
Jay
window
Ripper.
right. Always shoot the gap at the yellow light. Bag of little yellow pills for the nerves, but it make it even worse when the Xannies don't work. Any panic ears ringing when you call it, can't hear you. Every 7 seconds, eyes back up in the rear view. Something in this room didn't used to be. Gin bottle to the face, can't fool the G. Laughing at
Okay.
you walk by the door. Check the lock every time you walk by the door. Check the lock every time you walk by the door. He run the city, it ain't nobody. Check the lock every time you walk by.
Alright, I'm gonna do this one race and then I'm gonna bounce. And potentially
Hey,
figure out
Rydell.
how to connect
kid.
my EA
happening out
Sport
there?
to
Well, we just headed out, so not much.
Hey, Rydell.
because I played this on Xbox. I'm a lot further in the game. And I have a lot cooler cars.
No heights, no eats, no assholes.
I hear you. We'll just find
That
something
was
when we
so
get there.
bad.
Maybe
I thought I
roast
could
steak
run through that
over
tree
a
for some
dumpster
reason.
fire.
Hey,
She's joking. You're joking, right, Yaz?
Sure, totally.
Yo, first meetup as racers. You ready?
Just be cool, all right? We gotta look like we know what we're doing. There'll be some big players there today, and they ain't gonna hang with us if we look basic.
All right. I mean, we're good enough, right?
Our ride has to match our ambition. It needs to look the part. Racing ain't just about winning.
Let's hope we don't disappoint.
Just hang with your girl. I know
Literally.
Whoa. I've never seen a meetup this packed before. Oh shit.
What?
I'm feeling the pressure.
Then strap in.
Welcome to Lakeshore. You have to be this tall to ride.
I got this. I'm doing this. I'm literally
Bro.
doing this right now.
That's it. Keep up with them. If we get pulled over,
Oh, fuck. That's my
What?
dumbass fault.
just playing. I'm glad it's you in the car with me. Been a long time coming. Just don't tell Rydell.
I will
Tell
say
him
the
what?
steering is
That's what
off
I'm
for the
talking
Dodge
about.
Charger. I can't. Mobility wise, yeah, no, it's not really hot.
Not bad. Don't get used to it though. I will not lose. Don't worry, you won't be ahead for long.
catching up.
Don't mess up now.
Fuck. Rerun that one. Rerun it. Rerun it. Nah, I'm gonna need a do-over on that one. I'm not going in anything less than first.
Winning is everything. We can buff that out.
Oh. Bro.
Man, I like a challenge.
Anything on dodge charges are not that great in the game. Maybe I gotta get used to playing the game again.
Sorry about
Ah,
that.
damn.
Nah, I ain't about to let you win this.
Watch out, girl.
You are not about to take my money.
I am, though. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to connect my thing to here. But nah. Right. Push and P. Peaceful status. No, yeah. Hopefully this one saves. This fucking better save too. I swear to God. But nah, it was a good stream. Blase, blase. Blase, 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 blase. So then, so forth, whatever. Deuces.